What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to another video. Please like, comment, and subscribe because it really helps me out and I genuinely appreciate it. In this video, I'm going to be answering a question from someone who commented on a previous video of mine. So let's just get into it. So someone by the name of SoldierOn9965 left a comment, and he's basically saying he's 42 years old. He's a truck driver. He makes $112,000 a year. He's thinking about making the leap into joining the SIU apprenticeship, but before he does, he wants to know how much he would get paid during each stage of the SIU apprenticeship. And I completely understand because as he details, he's 42 years old and he's not just trying to take a chance into anything. And what I'm thinking about is, hey, I'm not trying to completely quit this job that's making me six figures just to join another industry and I'm getting paid significantly less. So I completely understand, and I'll try my best to answer this question the best that I can. So I'm going to put it to you like this. For phase one, you don't make any money for the first 4 months. Those first 4 months, you're taking classes, you're passing tests. That's the gist of phase one. Phase two, you get on a ship for 60 days as an apprentice, either on the deck side or the engine side. How much I got paid per month, it was around $4,200 per month. Now, that number can be that or significantly raised depending on the overtime that you had. Unfortunately for me, I only got paid 4 hours of overtime for my weekend days, where, usually when you get on a ship, every hour that you work on the weekend is paid at an overtime rate. So I worked 12 hours a day on Saturday and Sunday. 4 of those 12 hours for each day, I was getting paid overtime wages. So that left me at about $4,200 per month. Now I had classmates who got paid full overtime wages for every hour that they worked on Saturdays and Sundays. And they were getting paid upwards to $6,000 per month for their phase two ship. Then you get off that ship and you file for a vacation check. Your vacation check, you're paid every 15 for 30 days. So if you're on a ship for 60 days and you file for a vacation check, you're going to get a lump sum of 30 days worth of pay, excluding your overtime. So you're getting paid 8 hours at your regular apprentice wage, 8 hours a day for 15 days. That's the basis of your vacation check. Now, for your phase three ship, you're not getting paid apprenticeship wages. You're getting paid regular contractual wages, either for an OS, ordinary seaman, or a wiper. Those are the two entry levels to either the deck or the engine department. So for my phase three ship, because I'm most likely going to be getting paid all of my overtime, I'll probably be looking at $6,000 to $7,000 per month for 120 days or 4 months. And then I'm going to get off my phase three ship, file for a vacation check. Now remember, unlicensed union members in the SIU get paid 15 days for every 30 days for their vacation check. So when I file for my vacation check, I'm going to get a lump sum of 2 months worth of base pay, excluding overtime. Basically, how you add up your vacation check, you just see how much you got paid for the months that you were on a ship and just slice it in half. That's basically how much you're going to get paid for your vacation check. Now, phase four, you go back to school and you upgrade. If you're a part of the deck department, you're upgrading from an ordinary seaman to an able-bodied seaman or an AB. If you're in the engine department, you're upgrading from a wiper to a oiler. Once you pass your class and you pass your tests, you go back out at sea as an upgrader for 180 days, 6 months, and you're getting paid either able-bodied seaman wages or oiler wages for that 6 months. Now, how much do ABs and oilers make? Anywhere between $7,000 and $10,000 per month, depending on overtime. Overtime is the most important thing on a ship. That's basically how merchant mariners get paid significantly. Like if you get on a ship and there's a limit of overtime, For people, you're going to see a lot of unhappy sailors because the bulk of your money comes from overtime as a merchant mariner. So after you sail for that 6 months, you have officially completed the SIU apprenticeship. They are going to give you your B book, and now you are B seniority in the SIU apprenticeship, meaning, there's A, B, and C seniorities, you'll be a B. So any job that isn't claimed by an A book, you'll be able to pitch in for. That's the only competition that you'll have, as opposed to you being a C book where you'll have to compete with the A book, the A books and the B books, and then whatever those two seniorities, whatever jobs they don't take, and whatever jobs that the people at Piney Point can't fill, because as an apprentice, remember, you're a C book as well. Whatever jobs that Piney Point can't fill, then you as a C book, you'll be able to get that. But you'll be a B book, so you really won't have to worry about that. Now, here's where it becomes a little intricate. Now, once you become an AB in the deck department, that's basically where you're at until one day you decide that you want to upgrade from an AB and then become a third mate. Now, there is a position in the deck department known as a bosun. A bosun is basically the supervisor of all the unlicensed deck crew on a ship. The bosun on my last ship, and mind you, I was on a lower paying ship. Basically, my ship was always on the all boards list. No A book wanted to take that job. No seasoned B book, they weren't trying to take that job. No one who was a veteran as a merchant mariner wanted to take that job because it's known as being a lower paying ship. But the bosun on my last ship was getting paid $12,000 per month. So imagine if he was on a good ship, of course that pay gets raised significantly. So in the deck department, you're either an AB or a bosun. If you want to become something more than that, you have to eventually either go to school or be selected to attend that AB to third mate class at SIU for free to become a third mate. Now, on the engineering side, this is where things get a little different. So on the engineering side, you become what's known as a QMed, and there are different specialties or different upgrader classes that you can take to be able to specialize in a specific skill on a ship as a QMed. So it's basically like this. The two most valuable upgrader classes in SIU for the engine department is either the electrician class or the pumpman. The QMed electrician that was on my last ship, he was in the industry for 20 years. He went through SIU back in like 2000 and something. He said on a good ship, he's made upwards of $15,000 per month as an electrician on a ship. The same thing as a pumpman. It's around the same amount that they make per month. And of course, there's other upgrader classes for the engine department like welding, but if you're strictly just thinking about the money, electrician and pumpman is the way to go. And from what that QMed electrician on my last ship told me and gave me some advice, he said, look, he would recommend me getting my either electrician upgrader class out the way or my pumpman upgrader class out the way, because that's gonna really be the way that you're gonna be making, a decent amount of money at one time until you raise your Q grade. Now, what is your Q grade? QMeds and SIU, there's seniorities. So there's QMed 4 through QMed 1. QMed 1, if you're a Q1, that means you've taken every single last upgrader class at SIU for the engine department that they have to offer. You've taken them all. You'll be a Q1. Now let's just say you decide to upgrade just to an electrician, and that's as far as you're trying to go, and you're not trying to take any more upgraded classes. You'll be stuck at a Q4. The more upgraded classes that you take, the higher Q rank you'll be. So if you just take one upgraded class, you'll be Q4. If you take another one after that, you're a Q3. Another one after that, you're a Q2. If you take them all, you're Q1. Now, I'm saying this to say this. Now, say, when I go back to school, or I go back to Piney Point and I just take my electrician class, right? Cool. I pass a class now. I'm a certified electrician on a ship. Let's just say I go to a union hall, and man, this week that or month that I'm going there, I'm not seeing any electrician jobs pop up on the screen, or any electrician jobs that I want to take. Because I'm only qualified to be an electrician on a ship, if I don't want to take that, I'll immediately just have to take a regular QMed job. And because I only have one upgrader class, I'll be a Q4, which means I'll be getting paid QMed 4 pay, which is low. QMed 4 pay would be like me getting the same pay as I would get if I went out as an oiler. It's basically the same thing. The higher Q rating that you are, the more your base pay is going to be. So from what the QMed electrician on my last ship said, he said, once you become a QMed 1 or Q1, your pay isn't far off from a third engineer, just to put that into perspective. So if you decide to go the engineering route, of course, make sure you upgrade, so you can be able to deviate and be able to work these specialty skill sets on a ship, because yes, they do pay more money, but make sure you continue to go back to SIU to upgrade, because the higher your Q rating, the more your base pay will be. That's very, very important. It isn't like, on the deck department side where you're an AB, you're either a watch standard, an AB watch, or an AB mate. And it's just those two and the bosun. On the engineering side, there's a lot of extra steps that you have to take if you're willing to take them in order to, reach the highest potential and money that you can make. And after that, the only way to make more money is to become a third mate or a third engineer. Either you go to school for it, or I know SIU has a AB to third mate class that they have. They only select a limited amount of people. They currently don't have a QMed to third engineering class, even though they claim that they're 60% done. But from what I've heard from people who have gone to SIU in the past, they've been saying that for a number of years, and it still hasn't gotten done. So I hope I gave a general understanding of how much the pay is throughout the program. And I guess at this point, you'll just have to make a decision on if it's something you want to do or not. I remember in a past comment, you did say that you had a GI Bill. I don't know if your age has anything to do with it and you actually doing it or not. But if I were you, if you feel like doing it, if you feel like you want to go to school at this stage in your life, I would definitely try my hand in getting into one of these 4-year maritime academies. You're going to come out of school either a third mate or a third engineer, and you'll be making $120,000 per year. And that's just starting off. So I hope I answered your question. I tried the best that I could. And yeah, if you guys have any other comments, questions, or concerns, just leave a comment, send me a message, and I'll do my best to respond back to each and every one of you. Again, I appreciate you guys for watching these videos. I'm just trying to give out information that I wish I had, or that I wish I knew, because I don't want anybody joining this industry or joining the SIU union and they don't fully know what they are getting into. Because like I said, it's very hard to find information about this, and you really don't know the information until you basically go through it or you ask someone who has been through it. So until next time, you guys have a good day. I'll see you later.